Good morning. Today's reflection is based on Luke chapter 23, verses 1 to 25. Today we embark on two show trials. The people in power are thirsting for blood. They must find a reason to justify their actions. They need to square it with Pilate. But what will Jesus say in his defense? What will he do? Pilate doesn't seem very interested in any of the charges laid against Jesus, and Jesus says nothing, does nothing in response to them. Herod Antipas had been responsible for the murder of John the Baptist. Here is a dark and fickle tyrant. In this second trial, he wants a show, a spirited defense from Jesus, a miracle perhaps, but Jesus says nothing, does nothing. And so they mock him and return him to Pilate, and still he says nothing, does nothing. And now Pilate introduces Jesus to the crowd, and still he says nothing. Look at the picture for a moment. I'm in it. You're in it. He says nothing, but the crowd, we, call out for him to be killed, and for Barabbas, the one who was guilty of all the crimes of which they'd accused Jesus, to be freed. And that's what happened. And Jesus said nothing, did nothing to stop them. And the reason I say that we're in the crowd calling for Jesus' blood is that by nature and by choice we sin. And when we sin, it's as if we're in the crowd shouting, "Crucify him!" And the reason he says nothing is that he has chosen to die in our place, so that the way to God can be opened to us. And as he stands there, listening to the uproar, looking at the crowd, looking at us, he is full of love for every one of them, and me, and you. Nothing will stop him loving.